Hi, everyone. Thanks for coming out. I'm Caleb Heinrichsen.
I'm Josh Ray.
I'm one of the 2 class reps that has had the honor of serving this cohort for the past 3 years. All these smart people who have been super active and super fun to be around. Super grateful to be part of this cohort. We're your MCs tonight, Josh and I. So.
See.
Yes. First off, the first person to speak is going to be Dr. Marla Seacrest, who is going to do the welcome address. It was supposed to be Dr. Wendy Matthews, but she is sick tonight. Bless her heart, the director of the School of Nursing. Hopefully she is feeling better right now. But right now, Dr. Seacrest, who we learned health assessment from, is going to come up and present. Right. So, yeah.
Hi, everybody. We just want to say thank you for coming. This is a huge and monumental event for these students. We are so proud of them. It's especially important to me because, I taught them in their very first semester, and today is my last day. So it's been fantastic because I am retiring now, which is really amazing. And Dr. Wendy Matthew is the new director for the School of Nursing, and she is so sorry that she couldn't be here tonight. Please get your flu shot. Let me just put that out there from a public health perspective. So we just want to say thank you to all of you. You have been the backbone for all of these students, and we are so grateful for you. We are so proud of this entire group of students who have worked so hard to be here. It's been 3 years plus prerequisites and everything else, and so we're so super proud of them, and we're super proud of you for standing beside them and you know, being their cheerleader and lifting them up and all of that stuff. So thank you for coming.
Thank you, Marla, for that welcome address. You guys are going to see her about 3 more times because she's filling in, so she's pretty busy tonight.
Yeah. Thanks, Marla. I remember when you first taught me that my white fingernails have meaning. The capillary refill. Nursing knowledge. Actually, next we're going to have a student speaker with Mia Sepulveda. She's been my classmate. I have so many wonderful things to say about all of my classmates. You guys all do too. You're family. You love them. But I remember there was one time I was at a gathering and I was having a particularly bad day, and Mia saw that, walked over with a group of cohort members, and then talked with me and encouraged me about where my standing with life is and about the good things that we get to look forward to. And so I am looking forward to her doing the speech and doing all the same for you guys. All right, let's go.
All right, well, I wasn't aware I was going to speak so soon, so hopefully I have one shot. Good evening, everyone. For those that don't know me, I'm Mia, one of the exhausted, caffeine-fueled students who somehow made it here with both a pulse and a stethoscope. For those here tonight that speak Spanish, buenas noches a todos. Me llamo Mia, una de las muchas estudiantes que están aquí esta noche. Bienvenidos. Su presencia aquí significa mucho para nosotros en este momento muy especial. We started this journey with shiny new scrubs, color-coordinated notebooks, and dreams of living for adrenaline rushes. Now we celebrate surviving care plans, 12-hour clinicals, and the traumatic sounds of simulation days. But before we reached this point, we had to start with the fundamentals. The time we used to Google, can you fail nursing school for poking yourself with the needle? Or what does an eardrum even look like? Those early uncertainties didn't last long, though, because soon we were thrown into rotations with tiny humans who had the biggest personalities. From L&D, where the action never seemed to stop, to postpartum, where sleep is more of a suggestion than a guarantee, to the NICU, where every single ounce truly matters. Not long after, we found ourselves in home health settings and psychiatric facilities, discovering what holistic care really looks like beyond the textbook. Each experience nudged us further into the full spectrum of patient care, rounding out our education in ways that we never expected. We learned pretty quickly that nursing school wasn't about memorizing the Krebs cycle, but instead about juggling clinical stress, surviving with group chat reminders, and having the sheer willpower to make it through each pharmacology class. Somewhere along the way, we each started to realize that we were changing, not just in our sleep schedule or in our caffeine tolerance, but in our confidence. We went from shaking behind head-to-toe assessments to be able to chart efficiently, comfort a family, play a role in codes, and most importantly, trust ourselves. Skills that carry us far beyond any classroom walls. Skills that taught us to hold space for people on their hardest days, and even during times of our own. We learned what it means to sit with someone's fear, to celebrate small victories, and to be present even when words fall short. Behind every future registered nurse here tonight is an army of families, friends, partners, kids, and all the pets who not only watched us at our best, but during our late-night procrastination sessions. To our instructors, thank you for pushing us, challenging us, and reminding us that compassion is just as important as competence. Thank you to my cohort for these 3 unforgettable years, for turning strangers into lifelong friends and making the second-story science building into a home away from home. I'm grateful for the laughter, the coffee runs, the study sessions, and even the group projects that tested all of our patience. I'm sure we can all agree we couldn't have asked for better faces anxiously waiting to greet us after every exam. Tonight's pin symbolizes not just our education, but the heart that we bring to every shift. So as we pin each other tonight, remember the younger version of yourself who could only imagine this moment, when becoming an RN just felt like a distant dream. Tonight, that dream is real. Gracias a todos que caminaron con nosotros durante estos 3 años. To the class of 2025, may your IVs always flush, your patients stay sane, and your shift assignments stay merciful. Congratulations, nurses. See you during report.
Thank you, Mia. Next up, we have the faculty speaker. That is going to be Ann Stockman.
And Ann is the woman who taught us professional nursing as well as community health clinical for 10 of us. Ann taught us not only theory in nursing, but how to look at a patient as a person who is hurting. And she's a woman who means a lot to me. So thank you, Ann. Come on up.
It's an honor to be here on your special night as we gather to celebrate your pinning ceremony. As one of your nursing professors over the last 3 years, I had the privilege of witnessing your journey and growth into registered nurses. Congratulations on reaching this significant milestone in your nursing journey. The path to becoming a nurse is filled with challenges and triumphs. You have learned to think critically, apply the nursing process, and develop essential clinical skills. Many of you balance school, work, family, and home. Each of you have grown in ways that will serve you well in your future careers. As I look over you, all of you now, I'm also proud to see your progress from those beginning days that first semester came in and talked about death and dying, the second semester, professional nursing, and then community health, and now to see you ready to go out there and be in work. I also would like to take a second and give a heartfelt thanks to your families and friends. Their support has been invaluable, allow you to focus on your studies, practice your skills. They have been your cheerleaders, providing you encouragement, food, and financial assistance during the tough times. But let's give them a round of applause because it's all about what they did for you too. Thank you very much. Even with the many demands of nursing school, some students took on more and got more involved with our Student Nurse Association and the national chapter. Many of you stepped into leadership roles and continued into your 6 semesters, provided mentoring of other students, volunteered at community events, provided health screenings, at homeless shelters, fed the homeless, and encouraged high school students to embark into a career into nursing. I want to thank you for your commitment and your service. These students also have cords on, signifying the Student Nurse Association leadership. So thank you very much for your service. I hope you carry it with you. We are here tonight to celebrate your accomplishments and welcome you into the vocation of nursing with this pinning ceremony. In second semester, when you're in professional nursing, you identified characteristics or attributes of what it is to be a nurse and what you hope to be to make it to be that professional nurse and what that image was. So in preparation for speech, we did a survey and you guys listed 3 attributes of professional nursing that you had accomplished or you had taken with you or learned through your program. We're incorporating those as well as you gave me some great nursing quotes. So I'm incorporating those into the rest of this speech for you. So nursing is one of the most respected and vital professions in the world. It comes at no surprise that nurses have been rated #1 when it comes to which profession is most trusted and honest in ethics. And of course, it all began with Florence Nightingale, an inspiration to nurses because of the significant impact she had on establishing our School of Nursing and was a prestigious and independent profession. She also advocated for the interest of nurses and patients' rights, was very instrumental in community health and infection. She felt that she had a call from God to serve, and she wanted to be a nurse so she could do good to help patients. Nursing, she wrote, is a priceless gift from God to care for patients. So may Nightingale's influence continue to impact your growth as a nurse in the many years to come in your career. As you step into your new nursing roles, always keep in mind why you chose this path. Nursing isn't just a job, it is a calling. You will touch the lives in a way you can't yet imagine. You will be there for people in their best and worst days. You will witness miracles and face heartbreaks. But most importantly, you will make a difference. Every day in small ways, some days in big ways, but you will improve the lives of people you come across. That is the power and privilege of being a nurse. Keep in mind, nursing is both a science and an art. You've mastered the technical skills, the procedures, the protocols, the medical knowledge, but you've also honed something equally important, the ability to connect with people, to offer comfort, and to be their beacon of hope in difficult times. As you move forward in your careers, always keep learning. Healthcare is always changing, and as nurses, we must change with it. Stay curious, ask questions, always strive to improve your skills. Nursing is unique among professions. It requires a combination of those critical thinking, technical skills, and emotional intelligence. You need to understand complex medical concepts, but you need to understand people. Your education has given you the knowledge and skills you need to provide excellent care, but today I want to talk about something that can't be taught in the classroom, compassion. You rated compassion as your #1 acquired nursing attribute or characteristic. And compassion is similar to sympathy, but it adds that take action component. It's the motivation to do something more to help them. Compassion is the essence of nursing. It's what turns a good nurse into a great nurse. It's the ability to see your patients as a whole person, not just a collection of symptoms. It's what allows you to connect with them, to understand their fears, hopes, and to provide care that goes beyond the physical. In your careers, you will use advanced technology, critical thinking, but most often, the most powerful tool you will have is your ability to connect with your patients or people you take care of. Your ability to be present with your patients. So remember simple things like holding a hand, listen without judgment, and offer words of encouragement to both patient and family. Compassion isn't always easy. There will be days when you're tired, stressed, or overwhelmed, but those are the days when compassion matters most for you and their families. Don't forget to be compassionate to yourself, too. Remember your resilience. Nursing can be emotionally and physically demanding, and it's okay to acknowledge that. Take care of yourself so you can take care of others. As you receive your pins today, let them be a reminder of compassion in nursing. Let your pin inspire you to approach each patient and see the person behind the illness, discover their story. Your compassion will be a source of comfort for fearful patients a relief for worried families, and an inspiration for your colleagues. It will make a difference in ways you may never realize. One of you made this quote by Mela Anglin: "They may forget your name, but they will never forget how that nurse made them feel." A few older attributes that you identified that I think are important, we'll just finish a little bit here, is lifelong learning. Florence Nightingale said, "Let us never consider ourselves finished. As nurses, we must be learning all our lives." So go after those certificates within your specialty. Go back to school. Become an FNP, an educator. Join that National Nurse Organization. Collaborate, teamwork. Each of you help each other out on the floor. Even when you're going off shift, you'll be surprised how your team will become your work family. Seek out mentors who will guide and inspire you, and remember to mentor others, passing on the wisdom you have acquired. A lot of you wrote about communication. Therapeutic communication is the key to all relationships, so practice it daily with your team and patients. Remember to ask your patients, what are you worried about most? Start where your patient is at, walk in your patient's shoes, find out what their story is. Advocacy, always be your patient's advocate, get involved, volunteer in your community, join a cause, write a letter, run for office. Continue to practice integrity, ethics, do the right thing. If you see a problem, say something, do something. Follow up, complete that task, close the loop. The path you have before you is going to be amazing. You have endless job possibilities, and you can choose in your career as a registered nurse. Explore new opportunities that come your way. I have been blessed over 40 years to care for patients in multiple healthcare settings and have loved all of them. My advice is to always say yes to a new opportunity that comes your way. Whether it's to be on a committee, a task force, or a job, someone else sees something in you that maybe you don't see and sees your potential. So that may be how your pathway goes. Instead of you saying 4 years I want to do this, 5 years I'm here. So listen to someone else if they ask you to do something. Strive to be that image of that professional nurse we all talked about at the beginning of your nursing. Remember to reflect on these vital nursing characteristics or attributes, for it will continue to guide you on your nursing journey. Be that caring, compassionate, competent, ethical nurse, but most of all, make a difference. I know you will make a difference in nursing, in our healthcare, and in your community. So go forth and nurse with both your heads and your heart. Use your skills and your compassion to heal, comfort, make a positive impact on the lives for you to care. Thank you for choosing this incredible profession. Your dedication and skill will make a difference in countless lives. Wear your nursing pin with pride and go forth to heal, comfort, and care. I expect great things from all of you by using your compassion. Congratulations once again, and welcome to the nursing profession.
Thank you, Anne, for talking and for leading us through the SNA all those years and showing me how to actually be a class rep.
Oh yeah, lots of phone calls that Ann picked up from me very late, so thank you.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Go
The
ahead.
next person that's going to be coming up is also a fill-in, I think. Yeah. The slideshow would be wrong if it was up because Wendy Matthews would be the history of the pin speaker, but since she is sick, the next person filling in is Professor Sherry Brown. She is a woman who is very charismatic and very intelligent. She did not charm her way to an early grave, but she charmed her way up to this stage like me. So, Sherry, come on up.
I'm kind of upset he didn't say I was beautiful. So before I got asked to do this history, I thought, well, I kind of wanted to do something different. The history is just like history, and just like being in a history class. I thought I'd tell you a couple of things that all of you people are actually sitting here to do is pin them. I thought I'd tell you the meaning of the pin. The nursing pin is a symbolic badge awarded to nursing graduates during a pinning ceremony to its recipients. which is what you see on the picture. It shows us 4 different things. It shows us entering to the nursing profession. Receiving this pin marks a transition from these students to professional nurse. It often is considered even more meaningful than them going to graduation because it symbolizes the readiness to serve patients. The second thing is connection to one's nursing school. Each nursing pin is unique and designed with colors, emblems, and shapes that reflects our values, heritage, and mission to our program. Wearing this pin shows pride in their training and their community. 3 is dedication to compassion and ethical practice. Many ceremonies include, which we'll do later, a Florence Nightingale pledge. Both the pin and this give us a reflection on commitment to patient care, integrity, compassion, lifelong learning. The next thing is, why are you pinning them? It's a professional and emotional milestone. Pins are often presented by mentors or loved ones, symbolizing the support system that helped the nurse reach this point. A little bit of history. Its origins is in medieval Europe by medieval monasteries where caregivers wore the crosses on their arms and identified service to the sick. These badges were early forms of professional symbols that marked caregiving roles. And then Florence Nightingale came along in the 19th century. She decided that modern nursing pins were a way to help reform and establish new nursing in the Crimean War. She recognized the value of formal training and awarded medals of excellence to the outstanding nursing graduates. You're all getting one. This began the tradition of symbolic recognition for nurses' education and devotion. Then in the 18th century, it became established in nursing schools across Europe and the US, and it became its own distinct pin. It featured lamps, crosses, shields, wreaths. The pin identified graduates for a particular training program, much like military or academic insignia. Then the 20th century, it was widely recognized as a professional emblem, and it became universal to do this in all nursing programs. The pin served as both a credential and a symbol of professional identity. During wartime, the pin symbolized nurses' essential role in military and public health. And now the 21st century. Today, with evolving roles of nurses and greater public appreciation, especially after COVID-19 pandemic, the pin represents reliance, resilience, service under pressure, commitment to patient advocacy. And through all the designs vary widely, the pin continues to stand for the same universal values: knowledge, compassion, professionalism, and dedication to your profession. Now, let's pin these guys. Pins are going to be presented, so we'll need you guys to line up, the families to line up. What? 1 through 15. It's all yours now.
So at this time, if you were given a number from 1 to 15, we're going to ask you to line over here. We have our student assistants who will be helping get us in order, so it's just going to take a few minutes. What we're going to do is if your student is being pinned, we're going to have you come up the stairs, you'll get pinned, and then we'll have the other one. We do have a little bit of a traffic jam at the corner. Please be careful. They're metal steps, and so if anyone needs help, we do have faculty down there to help.
Those are
That's really bright.
they're really bright.
signature on here. Yeah, well, we're going to do the full name. Are we good? Gerald's number 3. So we're going to go ahead and start. I've got the first 15. As soon as we get the next 15, then we will have 16 through 30 come up. So our first student is Dominic Albano, who is being pinned by his parents. It's always tough to be the first one out.
All right, our next student is Jessie Avila, and she is going to be pinned by her husband.
Next, we have Jarrell Bungayong, who is being pinned by her parents.
All right, our next graduate is Aubrey Kayabayab, who I know.
Kayab Yob.
I should truly know this name. She's being pinned by her parents.
Aubrey had a brother who graduated from our program, and I made sure I learned their last name. So it was one of those names that I really... Next, we have Olay Domchak, who's being pinned by his wife and daughter.
All right, our next graduate is Jennifer Escajeda, who is being pinned by her aunt, who is also her godmother.
Next, we have Joanna Franco Hernandez, who's being pinned by her parents.
Next, we have Ede Fuentes, who is being pinned by his parents.
Next, we have Tamara Fulkerson, who is being pinned by her husband.
Next, we have Beatrice Gallego, who is being pinned by her parents.
Luis Gonzalez, come on down and get pinned by your parents.
Next, we have Avery Hayes, who is being pinned by her parents.
Sophia May Henderson is being pinned by her mom.
Next is Caleb Hendrickson, is being pinned by his parents.
Chung Ping Jae is being pinned by her husband and mother-in-law. Can we now get 6 through 28 to line up on the wall, and we will keep on going. 16 through 28.
All right, we are going to start with Darren Kirk, who is going to be pinned by his parents.
Orlando Lopez Duran is being pinned by his sister and girlfriend.
Next, we have Ava Makashima, who is being pinned by her dad and boyfriend.
Aubrey Miller is being pinned by her mom and dad.
All right, next is V Nguyen, who is being pinned by her best friend.
Josh Ray is being pinned by his mom and brother.
All right, Shimen Sargazi is being pinned by her parents. Mia Sepulveda is being pinned by her mom. Olivia Silva is being pinned by her mom and dad.
Katerina Skiles is being pinned by her husband.
Rosa Angela Snock is going to be pinned by her husband.
Jasmine Vieira is being pinned by her mom and husband.
Kirsten K. Yu is being pinned by her parents.
So we kind of skipped the introduction of the two people who were pinning, doing the pinning names. Jen Peltier, right here, is the director of our program, the Pre-Licensure program at Stan State. She's in charge of placing us out of clinicals and stuff. Very busy woman. Happy that she could help us out today. And then Lori Washington here has gone on to the Stockton campus, I believe, for teaching. She was our health assessment lab professor. Yes, and she taught us a lot about telling if a person's foot is dry or if they have red in their ear instead of pink. So, you know, she taught us a thing or two.
Respirations lab?
Yes, respiration lab. Josh, you can say the next thing.
Cool. So I'm here to introduce the Florence Nightingale Pledge. It's going to be read by Marla. Back up again. Repeat offender. She's wonderful. You already know her. You love her. And Marla Seacrest, Dr. Marla Seacrest.
Thank you. Okay, the Florence Nightingale Pledge is a time-honored tradition where we ask our students who are now going to be fully into the profession and registered nurses to take a pledge to care for their patients and to be professionals for the rest of their career. So if you guys will find your pledge on your program, it's also going to be on the screen. And then we'd also like to invite any nurses in the audience to also stand and take the pledge with us again. So if you are a nurse, please stand and participate in the pledge. Oh gosh, we've got a whole row going on here. This is fantastic. Oh, it's the Kai Yab Yab family. Oh, nice. Oh, yeah, because there's Jacob. Okay, here we go. I pledge myself here to practice my profession with integrity. I will endeavor to maintain and elevate the standard of nursing, both as a science and an art. I wholeheartedly recognize the importance of high standards of care and personal accountability. I devote myself to the healing, protection, and welfare of those committed to my care. I accept the duty to work for the improvement of health in the communities in which I live and work. I will hold in confidence all persons and matters committed to my keeping and will respect the privacy of medical information. I will act with compassion in ethical matters. I will not knowingly administer or consume any harmful substance. I commit to interdisciplinary collaboration and lifelong learning. I fully acknowledge the seriousness of the responsibility that I accept in my calling and the significance of this pledge that I take today. Thank you.
So one of the things we do is give a picture to Marla, the director, the outgoing director. And there's a picture of us, and we're like the coolest cohort, so we got the biggest one so far. So, do we take a photo right here?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, let's do that, yeah.
All right. Thank you, Marla, for that incredible pledge, and thank you for all of the nurses who unbrazenly stood up and did that with us. Next, we're going to go ahead and do the closing remarks.
Yeah, thank you guys all for coming out. You all mean a lot to all of us. It's a pretty closed invitation celebration, so, feel special if you don't already. Closing address is Marla again, so.
Again. Okay, I'd like to just address the students. One of the things that Anne had to say today was really meaningful to me, which is you never know when you're going to make a difference in somebody's life. And every single moment that you practice in your nursing career, you should consider that. Before stepping into every door that you go in, take a deep breath. Ask yourself, what can I do for this person today? It might mean something very complicated. It might mean something very simple. It might mean holding their hand. But you never know when you're going to make a difference. I once was walking in the hallway at my hospital here in Modesto, and a gal came up to me and she said, I saw you on television this morning. And I'm like, excuse me? And she said, yes, because my 7-year-old son every single day wants to watch the video of his birth, and you were my nurse, and you took care of us, and we love you. And that was very meaningful to me. And then several years later, I had a dog that passed away, and I went to the vet, and I got a letter in the mail. I didn't recognize anybody there. But they were very gracious to me, and I came home, and a week later, I got a picture frame with all these dog prints on it, and a lovely letter saying, you were my labor and delivery nurse, and I don't think you know how meaningful that was to me. And then today at my retirement party, I got a happy retirement card written for me, and on the back, it says, the birth of a baby, the birth of a nursing career. And this is one of our brand new faculty, who I was her labor and delivery nurse in 1992. And she has copies of my actual nurse's notes that I wrote in 1992 when she had a baby. And she told me how much she appreciated me. And then she went on to become a nurse because of her experience in OB. And now she's nursing faculty. So it's full circle. So just like what Anne was sharing with you, they may not remember your name, although sometimes they do, but they will always remember how you made them feel. So keep that in mind at every moment when you are about to step into your patient's room, that you are there to make a difference for them. And you may never know. You may never get a dog frame picture in the mail. You may never be seen on somebody's video camera every day. But you may not get a thank you note, but you will have made a difference. And so keep that center in your experience. I just want to thank everybody for coming. It's been a fantastic evening. All of us as faculty, I want to say thank you to them for the time and dedication that they have put into every single one of these students who are now going to be your nurses. And I'm grateful that they're going to be nurses because we need to be taken care of as we age and retire. And I just know how great it will be for me to be a patient in the emergency room and have one of my students come up and take care of me and feel like you are capable, you are competent, you are excellent, you are compassionate, you are all of those things. So congratulations. For coming. Your family members are going to come off the stage here. They're going to go outside, and you're going to meet them out there, okay? Thank you, everybody. Congratulations.